Greetings and welcome back to Smartwatch Ticks. We're a YouTube channel on the web at smartwatchticks.com. We have an unboxing. I bet you can't guess who it's from. I mean, how many watch companies do you know that have their actual own tape? Huh? Not Lemfo, not Final, not even DT number one. Sinbono is out there. And what we have in this box is Deja Vu. They even have their own labels on here. This is a watch that they had previously sent out and asked for a review, which we did, and then they pulled it from the market because it did not meet their expectations. So it got remanufactured, it got updated to the Pro version, and folks, you're looking at the S10. Yes, this is the Sinbono S10 Pro. Look at that detail. Carbon fiber, curved body, elegant bezel, reflective like that high-end Android watch, the Kospet, the newest Kospet watch, and subdued inner bezel with markings all on it. One of the most attractive watches I've ever seen. Yeah, it's going to look really nice on. So let's go into detail with it. Once again, you can pick it up directly from Sinbono at their AliExpress store. The S10 Pro full touch now. That's one of the things they wanted, was to enhance that screen so it's full touch. Basic sports wristwatch band. Nice price. Check the show notes for a discount on this. And as far as overall specs go, a little bit of memory in it. It's got this sleep monitor and, of course, step count in it. 24-hour instruction, alarm clock, power reserve, heart rate tracker, basic watch. These are the supported languages in it. And life waterproof, it says, 240 by 240. And let's get into the box. Inside here, we have the bands, of course, that we'll be putting on. The charger, which is a little 2-pin magnetic coupled charger, and the overall updated user's manual. There we go. Showing one of the faces on here. These are the different orientations, external description, and the back side. And you can hear all the birds outside. They're excited today. The QR code lets us go in and download WellGo, which is a new app. We haven't seen that one before, the WellGo app. Scan the QR code or check the show notes for the link to get it directly from the Google Play Store. Some more information about it, some precautions, and a look at some of the screens that you're going to see. First time use, what happens, the different interfaces, health, options that you have on the band. More on this side. Description of the main functions. How you can do weather forecast on it. Wow, okay. I'm just going to let you freeze frame that and read it if you'd like to, so we can move on directly with the full review. The whole manual is in English, so this is definitely the international version. So, gonna put the bands on, charge it up, get it ready. Oh wow, look, it's already on. That is a bright screen. Yeah, but I want to charge it first, so I'll be right back. All charged up, let's have a look at it. Press a button, we come into a watch face, and here we go. There's a few little quirks to this one. They got to walk you through. It has touch-sensitive screen and 2 buttons. When we're in the time screen and you swipe down, there we go. My fingers are sticky. We got a brightness control, and I wanted to show you. Let's go to the lowest level. It's like that, which is nice and dim for outdoors. It's got 9 levels of brightness, and when it's bright, it's really nicely bright. Should be easy to see outdoors. I'm going to set it at about a 3 for what we're doing. From time you swipe up, you got a music player. So those are the 3 screens that you've got. They don't loop. They're just right there. Now what does loop is in this one. It goes around and around. So I can go from time, over to the sports for today, which we'll show you in a minute. Health for today, which we'll also go into. your overall information push from being tethered to your phone if you have any notifications, last night's sleep total, light and deep sleep, and then your weather report from your local area. An overall device thing that we can go into and look at stuff, and we're back to the home screen. If you want to change the watch faces on this one, it's timing out really quick on me, I press and hold, and there you go. It's into another one. This is a white face showing the battery percentage, which is great to see on these watches, step count, and overall time. And wow, that's interesting. 3.01. Not sure what we're looking at there. Date, I think, because I haven't synced this yet. Press again. I get another white and black watch face. One more time. We're into kind of an analog face with some little wheels around it. Press again. And we're back to the face that we had originally. So those are the different faces. Now we'll go a little bit slower through the whole thing. I'm going to swipe over here to the right, and I get into sports. When you press and hold, you come into the variety of different sports. You have walking. Now I have to swipe up or down to loop around this way inside of there. You could have running, he says. You can, and sorry, my fingers are sweaty because it's hot in here, so I'm going to go this way. Swimming, cycling, and running again. So on any of these, you just press the button to start. You're getting your step count and calories and all of those things. Okay, that was from swiping over here to sports. When you go to health and you press and hold, we enter the different health things where it will flash the diode when it sees you're there. And it's a really soft one, so you should get long life out of this. There it is. It's brightening up when I get close. It'll measure your heart rate, and you swipe down and you'll get your blood pressure reading. There's my last one, I guess. And then blood oxygen, and it's using the green diode, and we have all learned that the red diode is better for blood oxygen, but it can be estimated with the green diode. Again, all of these, you have to take them with a grain of salt. Make sure that you test them against a calibrated instrument if you want to know for sure what you've got. We can press to come back out of that, and that was in the health section. One more, you got the information. Nothing's here. Nothing swipes unless you've got something to read, I guess. And same here with the sleep time. You don't have anything there. And no forecast or anything with the weather. When you go into device, though, you press and hold. This is flip over, and the button is backwards. There I turned it off. And so now it's not going to be doing the twist your wrist to light up, you see? And it was doing it before. And unfortunately, I got to go back into it again. Wow. I'm going to have to dry my hands better. All right, let me dry off. I'll be right back. I could edit this stuff out, but I think it's important that you guys see how these things work, their sensitivity and their water capability resistance. So we were here. I can go back to device that way. You see how they all circle? And time is just one of them. Now I can press and hold. And I got the flip over. I also have a little stopwatch in it. I can do a factory restore or shut the whole watch down and get the device information for tethering. And then we're back again to here. So the top button always takes you home, and that's it. It doesn't just turn it on and off. You have to wait for the timeout to turn off. The bottom button instantly takes you to the last fitness thing that you had on the screen. And if you want to change it, you can, like right there. And it doesn't turn it on, it just toggles it. You start it from there. So this is quick access to the fitness. This is bringing you back to home, and everything else you got to do by sliding around. Now, let's bring over the app. It's a different one. We haven't seen this before, called WellGo. I've just installed it, so we'll open it. And it wants to allow access to all these different things in order for it to work properly, because it's going to be able to push you all these messages and stuff. WellGo Smart Gear. Whoa. All right. It wants you to create an app and log in. You can accept terms of service and register, or, and we're going to do this, come in as a guest. I really like it when you can go in as a guest and you don't have to give everything away. You can set up your name and gender and do all of the things that you would do normally. And, it cannot be empty. All right. I got to put in smartwatch ticks, SWT. And let's see, write something to show. There we go. The rest of it should be okay. I'm going to say next. There we go. It's scanning and it found it right away. Tap it and it's binding it. So a pretty easy setup process for tethering. And the watch is on. And there we go. Permission to access all of this stuff, and we approve that. Notification access, and I'm not going to use the notification, so I'm not going to set that up right now. All right, cancel out of it. Anyway, here we are. Have 13 steps on it. It's showing you some colorful little tiles here that will be your blood oxygen, blood pressure, healthier. Oh, that looks like it's heart rate. Yeah, so I have to cover the sensor down here. And it's doing this remotely, so I'm not actually having to see it on the watch. So if you're the kind that works out on a treadmill or something, you probably could wear the watch, set your phone near the treadmill, and if it works right and we get a reading showing up here, then you could be, yep, there you go. You could be monitoring your heart rate while you're working out. And this is HR, and then it looks like you've got BP for blood pressure and blood oxygen. And I'm not able to switch into those directly here. Let's see if we got it from another place. Come back here. Detection undergoing. Oh, you have to stop it. There's the problem. Okay, then you could do blood pressure, and then you could do blood oxygen again by starting any of these, and it should give you that reading. Okay, enough of that. You know where it would go. Stop and come back. So that's awesome. You get all of that stuff. It constantly wants the notifications. And your target information and your step count. And I think that's it on this one. You can edit these and change them around. You can do a track directly from the phone if you want to. You can monitor the device, set it up for remote camera, find it, health remind, all of these things are available. And then your overall user information that you can set up and see your goals achieved or not on here. Real quick overview of the app. You can download this on your own and explore it in more detail, probably even before tethering if you want to. There's your health, information for your weather in your area, and everything else is on the app. So what about this thing? You like it? It's pretty fancy, huh? Sinbono. I really do like the carbon fiber look to it, the removable bands, the lightweight, thin, overall nice, bright, easy to read outdoors, especially if you crank the brightness up and get it really hot like that. Yeah. White against the dark background should be easy to read. It is available through the AliExpress store directly from Sinbono, the folks that make this thing. Check the show notes for a discount on the current price. And yeah, we appreciate it when you use the links here if you're interested in any of the watches that we show. You've been watching Smartwatch Ticks, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.